We cannot time markets on this. 5 investors on deadly coronavirus outbreak. Francois Perrin, head of Asia, East Capital 12,345. Referring to the SARS outbreak as natural due to the similarities of the virus and the subsequent outbreak. From the SARS episode, you can assume that the peak of the reported cases will most likely be reached 6 weeks from now. So far, the coronavirus has been much less lethal than the SARS, with a 2 to 3% death rate versus 10%, and this is encouraging. However, connectivity and transportation went through major mutations over the last 20 years in Asia, and the SARS model is not capturing that evolution. The start of the Lunar New Year is leading to the greatest transhumance in human history and has already massively increased the risk of transmission throughout China and abroad. During the SARS, Hong Kong was an 8 million people city and was welcoming less than 100,000 air passengers per day. Today, Wuhan and neighbourhood cities host more than 30 million people commuting every day. Over the 15 days prior to the enforcement of the travel ban, a total of 5.1 million passengers have been departing from Wuhan via trains, air or road, 380,000 passengers per day on average. Even with a less virulent virus, the size of the population potentially exposed to it or susceptible to serve as a transportation vector is far higher than during the SARS. We expect the share price impact from the outbreak of Wuhan coronavirus to trough on or before the end of April if the number of daily reported cases reach the peak on or before mid-March, 3 weeks after the end of the Spring Festival travel rush. Major indexes such as Hang Seng Index and HSCEI, which dropped up to 15% and 8% respectively during the SARS epidemic in 2003, will have less downside from the Wuhan coronavirus, which has a lower fatality rate than SARS so far. Share prices of Chinese companies in the tourism, hotel, airlines, airports, online travel, casino and insurance industries could be vulnerable near term due to the outbreak, whereas online gaming, healthcare and utility sectors could benefit. The index declines due to Wuhan coronavirus is so far expected to be of smaller extent than during SARS in view of lower fatality rate. For more on this story, visit the news article link.